Hi guys, India, welcome back. For those who are coming back for the first time, do not forget to subscribe. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. Yeah, let's get there. Let's start looking at three indices, starting with the US30. We'll do NASDAQ and then we'll do DAX as well. Okay, so they are somehow similar, as you know now. The US30 or the Dow Jones, it's moving the same way as the NASDAQ. Okay, so anyway, starting from weekly, we can see that the past couple of weeks right here, as you can see, these were extremely bearish, and then last week as well, there was some sort of a bullish pressure in the beginning of the week, but however, it closed bearish at the end of that week. So that's the weekly structure. If you were to move a trend line from here, that's what you're gonna get. Okay, so we are almost at that particular area, or we are at this particular structure right here, which I believe that is a nice structure coming from before that. Okay, so this is a nice support area, and we could see price bouncing up. However, last week and the week before last was just price moving up and down. Okay, let's just look at that from a much lower time frame. So you can see that right there for the past couple of days, price was just moving up, down, up, down. So we actually have a range. Let me get rid of this structure. So we actually have a range round about that. One might argue that look, price broke out and this is a retest. Yes, I agree, price broke out of the trend line, this is a retest, but I hate the fact that price now it's stuck at the same level. If you watch the previous NASDAQ videos that I did, you can see that price was actually doing this particular thing where it was stuck between these two zones. It was actually bouncing between the two zones. So where are we? We are technically on support. One might argue that, hey, look, this is a head and shoulder pattern. I agree, but I wouldn't be more comfortable to trade a head and shoulder pattern that everyone can see. Okay, the fact that this is on daily and even a blind person can see this, I wouldn't really go in there. That's very, very risky. That's one thing about this. So if it's too easy, if it's too obvious, you shouldn't actually engage in it. Okay, so if I was to delete this, you can see price is bouncing between these two zones, and from here we can see that there've been rejection, and on Friday the last H4 candle closed a little bit high just after hitting stop losses from this guy. So we have that particular move right there. Okay, that's we're looking at that from a double bottom M perspective. Do check another video that I've made on how to trade M patterns. Okay, so from here, where to? I hope a lot of you are watching this video want to find out as to where is price heading. And my opinion, obviously, I will be more comfortable buying this thing back to this particular high. Okay, if price can just do that and do that, that will be me buying. Alternatively, if price can actually break the trend line, that is why I said I see this head and shoulder that people are probably making noise about, but I wouldn't really engage in that one because it's too obvious and anyone can actually see it. I mean, it's on H4, I mean, it's on daily, shows in those particular time frames. I'd really like to actually sell this, buy this particular thing back to the upside. This trend line was broken, and if price can just spike in a little bit, maybe I could be looking at this particular pattern W. Okay, but I'll be more comfortable to check as to what price does it as it gets there. That will be my intraday position to sell a little bit there, maybe on 15 minutes. That's where I'm gonna be lending during the week. Okay, on 15 minutes, that is exactly what I'm going to be lending. As soon as price does that, I'll look to capitalize on a correction. Okay, and then of course another view will be for me to buy the break of this particular trend line, similar to what I was saying yesterday. So in order for me to buy, I've already pre-analyzed this on other videos that I've uploaded last week. Check out those videos. So as soon as it clears this range, I'm looking to buy this thing back to the upside. But if it fails, if it gives me some sort of sell evidence around that, I'll look to take a quick short trade, probably a scalp trade around about that. Okay, so let's look at NAS. If we're to look at NAS now, it's almost the same as you can see, as I've said, but this one is a little bit different, but the concept still the same. So if we were to start from weekly once more, you can see that this particular instrument for the past 3 weeks, it's been actually closing bearish. Okay, it's been closing down. Last week attempted to go up and closed lower on the final trading day of the week. Okay, however, we do have this particular area of support around that structure there. And we have seen price, of course, for the whole week bouncing up and down. So we expect to see some sort of a range as we have discussed on the US30. And you can see that there is a range around that. You can see, so if you move to, let's say, H4, you can see that nicely. And we had a nice bullish close on H4. Okay. However, if you're to move this zone, there's another structure around about this level. So as soon as we break that out, I'd be looking for opportunities to go up. As we can break this, if we can break this like that, then I'll be looking to go up in that particular direction. Again, if you wanna open a sell position round about that area, that's where you can do it. Similar to the US30, actually, nothing different. This is similar to the US30, but for those buy position, buy orders, you're looking at this particular structure. The first one, as soon as we clear out of that, we'll be actually back up on that up trend. The daily uptrend is gonna be active. Okay, as soon as we clear out of this zone, we're gonna be back up on this daily uptrend. As you can see, as soon as price clears this, we'll be back up and most likely to get that. But for now, that buy can actually come from a much steeper trend line, which is this. Okay, the one that I've showed you. So if we can break that one, this one down there, then we can go ahead and look for opportunities to buy. Yes, there are other strategies that I was actually looking at. They're already giving a nice buy to the upside. Okay, but for now, short-term buy will be targeting this particular area based on the strategy. I'm not going to dive into those strategies. Yes, okay, let's look at DEX. DEX, obviously, it's almost the same, but this one, it's two ranges, been ranging for quite some time now. As you can see, it's been going up, but in a ranging manner. So how I've been looking at this for the past couple of weeks, I've been trying to track the uptrends mostly because I didn't want to go against that particular short-term uptrend. Okay, so if you come back down here, you can see we're far away from that, but there is a range on DEX. But if I can start by identifying this particular highs and lows around that point, okay, so these are the two areas that we have. So as soon as price comes down to that and wipes out stop losses from those who bought, I'll probably look for opportunities to do that. But I'm going to be looking at other strategies. And I believe there's a strategy, another strategy that I use that will allow me to actually go back nicely. Okay, and the win rate for that one, it's pretty much high. The win rate for that strategy is pretty much high. So I'll be looking to take a position if I can get that. Even if it goes up and wipe those stop losses, I'll still be looking for a position to actually do that, as long as the strategy allows me. But DEX, it's not clear yet. It's in a range, so we'll wait for the market to move a little bit. That's when we can start doing that. But probably some people are going to be looking at this from a harmonic perspective. Let's see if we can find something, probably, I don't know, maybe a butterfly pattern, I don't know. All right, so if we can come from that harmonic perspective, maybe you're looking at something like that, the butterfly, something like that, back to this particular structure there. But what I'd like to advise you is that look for things that are taking out stops of the previous one. So to stop at X, you can see once it's cleared, then I'm going to be looking for opportunities to buy in that case. And this trend line that is moving in that direction is most likely to be cleared fast. But my order, I want to trade around these structures. I want to take positions around these structures. That's what I'd like to do. As soon as price hits this, I'll be looking for opportunities to buy. These are short-term opportunities. As you can see that I'm on a much lower time frame. I'm on 45 minutes. Even if you go to 30 minutes, these are ins and outs, similar to what was happening right here. These were ins and outs. As you can see, as price moves towards those structures, it gives you that. So whenever price is in a range, now this is a tip, whenever price is in a range moving sideways, look for these patterns, look for these harmonic patterns. Otherwise, let me shut it down. If you like this video, hit a like, leave me a comment, guys. I don't know why you guys are not leaving me a comment. Leave me a comment down in the description and check out some other videos. Maybe you'll learn one thing or two. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hit it, doesn't cost a thing. Just more that like and leave me a comment. Say, Vindi, oh, this thing sucks. Oh, Vindi, this thing is oh, Vindi, let's keep on moving it. I mean, yeah, just reach out. Otherwise, check out the Telegram channel as well. There's a bunch of videos that I've made previously and other tools indicators. Check out that tool and that will allow you know to blow accounts, or that will help you to manage your risk better. There's a video that I did on that. Check it out as well. Otherwise, sharp.